Hi folks, I'm back with another video on an update around my Oura Ring. Just yesterday I received my first weekly report from the app, the mobile app, just giving a summary of the previous calendar week's activities and indicators. And seeing I'd also got my Fitbit one, we can just do a little bit of a comparison between the two. So I'll show you first of all the Fitbit one here. The Fitbit one is just a very brief summary. It's not giving you a lot of information really regarding benchmarking or trends or anything like that. What it does give is it's just comparing basically one static figure to a figure the previous week. You're either up or you're down without giving it any context. Yes, it does give some additional information like stair climbing, which the Oura Ring doesn't have. And the weight loss, for example, does come from our Oura scale, so that's not from the standard Fitbit. Of interest, though, is right at the bottom, you'll see there it does say average resting heart rate is down a bit, and the ring will bear out the same type of information. Obviously, you're not going to get it step-by-step accuracy with identical figures, but this is just an indication. That is in summary what Fitbit sends you. So let's go through some of the screens then that the Oura Ring's mobile app popped up and actually showed me. So this is the weekly report itself. This is what popped up on the screen. Basically what it's telling us here is the report, and it's going to give patterns and changes and so on around weekly trends. And then the first screen was just the general readiness score, and you'll see it shows you obviously by day what the readiness score was, but I think the interesting part for me is the bottom. It does give a little summary and context. So it says there that scores over 70 imply that you've balanced your activities and rest well, and your recovery status is okay. 85 is a cutoff score for excellent readiness. So there again, it's giving you the benchmark. It's told how you've performed, and that's quite useful information, I think. The resting heart rate, same thing there. It's indicated a downward resting heart rate trend. It implies you've recovered well, and an upward trend, something that may be challenging your recovery, but it gives you your average, tells you where you stand again. The heart rate variability, again the graph, and it shows there an upward HRV trend, implies that you've recovered well. Downward trend, that you should keep an eye on your recovery status. Well, mine was upward, so that's good. Then on the sleep score, it's giving me the average there of 84. It showed how the changes. It says a score over 70 indicates that you've had a good night's sleep. 85 is a cutoff score for excellent sleep qualities. So we'll have to see this over a sort of a period of time, I think. Then the total sleep time, it shows an average of 7 hours 22 minutes per night. You get enough sleep when you wake up feeling refreshed and don't feel sleepy during the day. For most adults, this means 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. So I'm on the standard there. Wake up time, this is actually the time when you get up in the morning. It shows the wake up times for the past week for comparison, and then it says sticking to a 1 hour wake up time and bedtime window, even on your days off, helps you stay energetic throughout the week. So it's about just keep letting your body clock adjust to a particular time. It doesn't help one night you go 2 hours early, then 3 hours late. So it said I'm relatively consistent on that, give or take the hour. Then it also says here the average activity score for the last week was 50. Your activity score for the last 7 days. Scores over 70 imply that you've had a good balance between training, daily activities, and recovery time. 85 is a cutoff score for excellent balance. So mine is low. I've been exercising twice a week instead of 3 times, which I'll normally do. So let's see what happens in the coming week. I know it's been a bit low, and obviously I'm spending a lot of days sitting, so that is why that balance that does reflect what actually I've been doing. Then the activity goal completion. So this is goals that they set for your daily activity, and I see the reminders coming up on the phone, and yes, I haven't been reaching it. This is how much you're moving around and how much exercise you're getting. They set it based on age and other factors. So it's not like Fitbit where you just set it for yourself and then you can meet your target. They're taking people, same fitness rate, age, gender, etc. as yourself, and you expect it they're measuring you against that. So reaching your daily goal more than 3 times a week is a good activity target. Well, okay, I haven't done that. I've reached 0. So I'm going to try and up my exercise time a little bit and see if I can improve that. The inactive time, so this is the actual time sitting and doing nothing, or not say nothing, but not moving around. Your inactive time for the past 7 days was an average of 12 hours 44 minutes a day. Keeping your daily inactive time below 8 hours works wonders for your body and mind. You can break long periods of sedentary time by stretching your legs just for a few minutes every hour. So maybe I must go make coffee once an hour. Maybe that'll push it up a little bit. But yeah, it's a useful indicator to keep an eye on. And then just another interesting thing was this morning only, I received a notification. Well, it was after the app had updated. It said there's a Ring firmware update. So this was the app then actually busy updating the Ring's own firmware. Apparently the update was to increase accuracy around the wake-up time. So yeah, that's quite an interesting thing to see. I don't know if there's any other functionality, but if there is, I will mention it. At the moment, I've just done the update. And then, yeah, the last thing just to mention there is it's also, this is on the app itself. This is the daily view you see as you're opening the app. It's been obviously looking at my bedtime, and it says there your optimal bedtime is between 1:15 and 1:45 in the morning. Last night you went to bed at 1 minute to 1. So yeah, I am a late owl, so that is 100% correct for me. Don't come and tell me I must go to bed at 10 o'clock at night and sleep through to 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock in the morning. It just doesn't work for me. So yeah, it's actually quite accurate. And what is interesting now is it's going to be measuring it against all the other indicators. So I'll be able to see if bedtime is, causing a problem for me or not. Well, something else I do want to still do another video on is the dashboard trends that you can actually do on the website, because it's not something you can do on the mobile app. I have got nearly enough information to do a video, but I see it says it hasn't got enough data points yet to do its own correlation. So I would like to have seen, I'm not sure when that correlation takes place or how long it takes, but at the moment I can already see some trends, and it is interesting because you can play one variable off against another and see how they affect each other. So I'll certainly be doing a video on that as well, maybe in the coming week or so. But yeah, that's basically it for the moment on the Ring. It's been going well. I'm wearing it basically 24/7. Charging is still around about every 6 days. And it's lasting well and working well so far. Let's just hope it keeps going that way. It's going to be a bit of an expensive joke if it packs up after 12 months or so, like I've had Fitbits do. But so far I'm enjoying it. So this, by the way, just as a matter of interest, the image on the screen is my actual Oura Ring. That's the one that came out of the box, and it's sitting on the box. So you can see what the Ring looks like, as well as the little sensors on the inside. Just for interest's sake, it gives an idea of what the Ring looks like. And it's actually solid titanium on the outside. No irritation or other issues. I have just noticed my right hand finger, same finger on left and right hand, my right hand is definitely slightly bigger than my left finger on my left hand. So, depending on whether I want a tighter fit or looser fit, I just swap hands. But anyway, that's basically it. Hope you enjoyed the update, and we'll see you in the next video.